the Blazers in the Rose City, Portland, Oregon, with an interconference matchup at the Rose Garden. And now, presented by State Farm, we take a look at the matchups for a tip-off coming up moments from now. And guys, checking out Damian Lillard, what can we expect here?
Well, you have to love a player like Damian Lillard, who is really undersized, but has no problem going up against players who are bigger and stronger than he is. Got very little fear and a ton of skill. Pretty good combination.
He still can move like a little guy, though. I mean, he'll dance his way into the key, and just as you think you've got him hemmed up and locked in, he'll slip by you and make something good happen.
This game is part of the travel schedule for Milwaukee. The top storyline, John Henson injured. He will not be suiting up.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness, that when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to come back out and get on the court.
Yeah, they weren't going to let that happen, obviously. That injury was too serious to allow for that. But it does show just the toughness and the passion for the game. So they will miss this player big time over the next few weeks.
So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. Clark dishes to Jennings, and stolen by Lillard. And Matthews kicks to Batum. He kicks to Lillard. Back to Batum. The kick out to Matthews from outside the arc, and the Trailblazers another three.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. They can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
Their shot selection in that loss stood out to me, guys. Too much one-on-one play, not enough ball movement.
It certainly was not an example of team basketball, Steve. I mean, there's no question about that. Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
A breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
Nice shot by D'Alembert.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too. And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Pass to Clark. Shoots over Batum. Shot is blocked. Fast break. Here we go. He dishes it to Lillard.
Tell you what, guys, they are really playing well.
Yeah, up double digits already and continuing to pour it on. No let-up in sight.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And the effort it took them to win that game in overtime was great, but I remember it for the guts they showed in regulation just to get it that far.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Even with as hard as they worked at the end of regulation, somehow they were able to maintain that energy level all the way through overtime.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense is not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
That one misses. The Trailblazers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Kicks to Matthews. Aldridge left side. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Well, last year they won both meetings in the season series, and it wasn't a surprise. I mean, this is the better team.
Say it's a bit of a slow start so far. Just 1 make in 5 to begin the game.
Batum rebounded by the Bucks.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Here's Jennings. D'Alembert. Jennings passes to D'Alembert. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball, and Matthews gets it to go.
My goodness, he's going off in this quarter. He's got the guys on the bench going crazy. Rally towels and all.
Bucks trail by 12. You know, Clark, it can be a point of pride. Hey, you know, we split 1-1 with the marquee team from the other conference. But,
You know, it's something to point to, Kevin. You know, when your overall season is a disappointment, that's something that you can look at and say, hey, progress. Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the... Oh, get it! Locked out now.
This game is really going their way early. What a lead they've built up.
And that's thanks to their performance offensively in large measure. I mean, they're actually scoring with ease here.
Jennings kicks to D'Alembert. He's against Brand. From the baseline. Nice shot by D'Alembert. D'Alembert's got his second bucket tonight.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Now let's find out what head coach Don Nelson had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
A lot of his focus in preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
All right, Doris, thanks. Clark, defended by Batum. Shoots the three. That's good. Clark's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He's got to be happy to see the ball go through the hoop finally. He had 5 straight misses before finally making his first shot.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. The kick out to Matthews. Outside, Batum. That's blocked. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Bucks #1.
Yeah, they made that a point of emphasis a year ago. They really spent a lot of time on the practice floor at the free throw line, and it sure paid off.
Bucks trail by 11. The pass to Nba2K13. It's back to Jennings. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Aldridge with the block. Lillard with it. Brand kicks to Batum. Gets it to go. Batum's got his third basket of the night right there.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Here's Nba2K13 following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Just 4 to shoot. Bosh, the good-looking shot from the wing. Bosh has got his first points of the night.
Now, the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face, couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
Trailblazers leading by 11. He feeds it to Matthews. Over Nba2K13. Bosh grabs the miss.
It's clear they had one thing on their mind when they came out of the gate today. Rebound.
Yeah, and they've opened up the game with a pretty good margin in that area. Great sign for this club.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. 7th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league offensively with their point totals as well. Not bad, just kind of pedestrian. Maybe average is a better way to describe it.
Now, they could beat you a lot of different ways, but to me, their key was their three-point shooting. You mentioned it in the top 10, Clark, in three-point field goal percentage. It was a result of great spacing, a good flow at the offensive end. They took care of the basketball well, and they seemed to always get good looks from beyond the arc.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And that one falls for Clark. Udo's checked in for Chris Bosh. And so Clark nails both of them.
Another trip to the line, and he's right on the mark. He's not a guy you want to get in the habit of putting on the strike.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Batum. Over Clark. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago. So this is a solid free throw shooting team.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, especially at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. Let's see how many times he steps into a passing lane and comes up with a steal tonight, because He's just a major force at that end of the court.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that three from the corner.
Yeah.
Outside Jennings from Baamute. Now the dish to Clark. Feeds it to Udo. He passes to Clark. Steps back and fires. Cannot hit. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Right side Matthews. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Matthews having a good one. He's already got 10 points, and he's been able to sink a pair of 3 balls as well.
That could be key for him. He doesn't need to hit a bunch of them, but just a couple or 3 from long range. That'll open up the game for him.
A different look now for Portland. Leonard comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Nolan Smith subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Tobias Harris is checked in for Milwaukee. Barbosa comes in for Cool Hands. Both free throws good from Matthews. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Barbosa. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. Here's Gooden. That's good. Gooden's got his first bucket in this one.
Well done, finishing that one off.
And here's Smith. This is to Lillard. There's the feed to Leonard. He's against Gooden. From the left block, the shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Jennings with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Udo dishes to Harris. He kicks it to Gooden. Pass to Jennings. Shoots over Lillard. Jennings can't get it to go.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Here's Leonard. And another shot. It's rebounded by Udo. Bucks trail by 12. Outside Jennings. He dishes it to Gooden. Shoots over Leonard. Stuffs it through.
He spoke loud on making the statement that play.
Yeah, that was brute force battling for the offensive board, then taking it right back up there.
That's just all about strength and energy, guys.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Milwaukee. Leonard. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Clark. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. That's good. Look at Cool Hands. You want to make some friends, the best way to do it is breaking some bread. We say it, we break bread all the time.
Yep.
You should see these guys next to me eat. Holy smokes. Anyway, he hosted a team dinner recently.
Yeah, and let me tell you, the NBA players can throw it down and run up a bill in a hurry. A full roster of big fellas at a nice restaurant, that's going to set you back a few bucks, but you guys are making a pretty good living. So still nice gesture on his part.
Yeah, but what about the smoother kids? When I said, hey, guys, I'll buy, and Steve just kept eating and ordering and eating
Yeah,
and
for a
ordering.
little guy, he eats like a big guy.
He does.
Yeah, well, guys, I'm just trying to keep up with Kevin. I mean, when you ordered 4 appetizers, Kevin, and then followed it up with 2 entrees, I felt I owed it to you to order the same amount myself. So I'm just trying to keep up with you, big guy.
Misses the step-back jump shot.
This has been a game for him to forget so far. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Kicks it out to Barbosa. Kicks to Clark. Knocks down the jumper off the quick drop step. Clark's got 9 points. Trailblazers leading by 9. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Here's Smith. Good.
They're getting whatever they want in the paint early on.
Well, doing work inside, that's why they've been able to build the lead. They've been playing smash mouth basketball.
Here's Barbosa, looking for his first bucket of the game. Here's Clark. The pass to Sanders. He feeds it to Clark. Barbosa up top. Let's go. And another basket for Milwaukee. And here are the Trailblazers now. 9-point game. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Hickman, Sanders covering. 16 feet away. And again, it's Portland converted.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
Here's Barbosa. There's a screen. Passes it to Clark. Harris. There's the dish to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Steps back and shoots. Can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Got a piece of it. Bayless the pass to Blotch. Off target on the 15-footer. Bucks trail by 11. Clark kicks to Harris. Feeds it to Clark. Through on the 14-footer. Clark's got 11.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Here's Smith. 11 feet out and he hits it.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Here's Clark. And he beat the buzzer. But it's no order. It's been pretty lopsided. Trailblazers lead by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Now in circulation, the latest SI magazine, Cool Hands, featured on the cover. Solidifying his place among the NBA elites, he talks about how he remains hungry.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
So with Bosh on the bench, here's the group that Scott Skiles has on the floor. Clark in at shooting guard. Udo out there with Gooden. Then it's Nba2K, and it's Udrih in at the point guard position. That is good. Udrih has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bucks. Now Lillard. Back to Aldridge. Over Udo. The rebound by the Bucks. Gooden's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Here's Clark. Shoots over Lillard. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside, Batum. Outside Williams. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's foul number 2, and I think he's got to be really careful not to pick up the third before the half.
So for the Trailblazers, Elton Brand's checked in for Aldridge. Matthews comes in for Elliott Williams. And Nolan Smith subbed in for Lillard. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Gooden. Bosh comes in for Utah. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Mbaamuta. And it's Jennings in for Udrih. And so it's Milwaukee now, following the miss by Elton Brand. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, cool hands, and the last outing against the Kings was superb. He finished with 42 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And Doris, that really was a phenomenal performance.
You know what, Kevin? Anytime you bring it like that, you raise the bar on yourself. The key is to not get too hyped on past performances. Today, focus on this game right here, right now.
Yeah, but he's going to have a hard time forgetting that one because that was one of the best performances you'll ever see.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, the jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
Smith kicks to Batum. Makes the lead pass. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Bucks number 1.
Wasn't it fun to watch this club, the way they moved the ball and shared it and played so unselfishly? That's why you saw those great assist numbers.
Portland with the ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Jennings kicks to Clark. Dallenberg up top. Outside Jennings. There's the triple. And it's Portland with the rebound. Brand's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Trailblazers leading by 5. Smith dishes to Batum. Smith from about 16 connects. The jumper drops. Smith's got 8.
Wow, we've seen this from him before. Once he gets going, look out.
The drive by Jennings. There's the pick. Dishes it to Dallenberg. He passes to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jennings. Hits the 3-point bomb. Jennings has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Smith kicks to Batum. Smith shoots over Jennings. And Portland again with the bucket. Timeout called the Bucks.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
I think they've got to figure out a way to tighten things up a bit. They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the Trailblazers pick up 2.
He may want to start spreading the ball around a little bit. His shot is off right now.
Nice shot by Smith. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
This is not what they wanted to let happen. They're just getting pounded inside.
Yeah, they are, Steven. I mean, they're just not making life difficult at all for scorers in the paint. I mean, that's an area that you've got to protect with force and aggressiveness, and we haven't seen it.
Clark kicks to Harris. And there's the feed to Clark. Bucks passing it around. Here's Barbosa. Connects on the 17-footer.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Trailblazers leading by 6. He kicks it to Blatch. Off the pick. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Clark, covered by Smith. Barbosa misses the 3. The Trailblazers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Bayless. Here's Hickman. And he makes good on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Now, points in the paint have been a huge factor here for them.
Steve, looking to take it inside and go up strong. That's a remedy for success.
Now here is Harris. Vukrinik, covered by Smith. Out to Harris. Harris, right side. Open jump shot off the mark.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
And another quick strike for them. No question which team is running the fast break better here today.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been lethal in transition, Steve. It's one of the reasons they're out in front.
And they're struggling a little bit on the glass. They've got to pick up their physical play in the paint.
Yeah, it's about being tougher and more physical, just as you said, Steve. If they can do that better, they've got a chance to come back.
So it's the Bucks now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And Sanders kicks to Clark. They need this. That's good. Clark's got 15. Trailblazers leading by 11. Smith outside. Watch. And Portland again with the bucket. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Pass to Clark. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they were also #1 in assists. This team loves to find each other. They're unselfish. They take good shots. They're disciplined and self-controlled.
Well, when you get down to it, I mean, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. #1 in the league. They have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game. Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. The Bucks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, one of the highlights last season, this team shot the ball extremely well from the stripe. Huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Cool Hands checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Good on the second free throw. Portland with the ball. Lillard, the pass to Babbitt. He dishes it to Williams. Williams gets a screen from Leonard. Here's Aldridge. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Well, the thing that comes to mind to me is how effective he is around the rim. He can finish with either hand and finish strong.
And another thing you see him do a lot and do very well is draw and dish. He brings defenders to him in the low post and then kicks the ball out to the wide open teammate if he's double teamed.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Lillard with it. The 15-footer, and Portland again with the bucket. Bucks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And Udrich kicks to Udo. Aldridge is there. Fades and shoots. A shot by Udo, no good.
You know, it might not be the biggest margin, but don't take what they've done on the boards for granted. I mean, it's been a strong area for them in this game.
Well, you know, Clark, I mean, it all adds up. You do a little bit better job here, a little better job there, and you look up, it makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
Leonard, no luck. Bucks trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Clark dishes to Nba2K13. No luck. The Trailblazers shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Lillard, the pass to Leonard. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Aldridge. The shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Clark. 15 points in the game. Udo. There's the bucket. Good.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
Now, here's Lillard. A 12-point game. Kicks it to Babbitt. And the pass to Aldridge. Lets it fly from 18.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
There's the pick. Clark kicks to Udo. Gooden pulls up on the wing. That's good. Gooden's got 4 points this quarter. Now, here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. You take a look at Gooden, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Chris Bosh, also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
Yeah, it was a nightmare last year for any defender to guard these guys. I mean, they just seem to hit everything they shot.
Here's Lillard, following the bucket by the Bucks. Takes a three. Udrih grabs the board. Clark dishes to Nba2K13. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Trailblazers leading by 10. For the three, Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's his first three-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started.
They set the pick. He feeds it to Udrih. Clark. Drop steps, and that one's good. Clark's got 17.
Starting to build ahead of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but he's been even better here in the second.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Elton Brand's checked in for Leonard. Blatch comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Wesley Matthews checked in for Luke Babbitt. And it's Batum in for Elliott Williams. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Gooden. Bosh comes in for Udo. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Cool Hands. And it's Jennings in for Udrih. Bosh kicks to Barbosa. Outside Jennings. Kicks it out to Barbosa. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Barbosa's got 4 points in the quarter. Trailblazers leading by 9. Matthews passes to Lillard. Elbow shot is on the way. Gets it to go.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Now, here's Nba2K13. The three is launched. Jennings can't get it to go. The Trailblazers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And again, it's Portland converting.
Now, they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steve, and that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Barbosa. Great D that time from Brand. Here comes Lillard. He's got 10. Outside, Batum. Here's Blatch. Gets it to go. Blatch has got his second bucket of the night.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that one.
And so that's the end of the first half. Trailblazers out in front, up by 15. And we'll be back with you right after this.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend is in full swing on a Saturday night. Glad to have you along with us. The Trailblazers are in the lead out at the Rose Garden against the Bucks. Looking to get back on the right track while the season's still young. We'll see if they can tack on a win here tonight. Nicholas Batum on cruise control in this one against the defense of the Bucks. He's got 10 points. He's been dynamic on both ends of the court, finding teammates, playing tough D on the other end. And for the Bucks, it's a grinded-out effort. They've done a great job executing their offense. They've been avoiding sloppy mistakes. Certainly an impressive start by Cool Hands. He has 17 points, and he's stacking up the assists, too, keeping the defense off balance with his passing. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Cool hands really making a difference here.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
Lillard and Batum, the backcourt duo. Elton Brand is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Matthews in at the threesome. That's the group for Don Nelson as we begin the second half. And so it's Milwaukee now. Following the miss by Wesley Matthews. Clark kicks to Nba2K13. Outside Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's Lillard. Outside for Batum. Passes it to Aldridge. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Aldridge, no luck.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
Here's the screen. Lets the three fly. And that one's good. Clark's got the first basket of the second half here for the Bucks. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 15. Jennings dishes to Clark. Launches a three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Great action, back-to-back three-pointers at either end.
Sort of an anything you can do, I can do better situation going on right here, guys.
Now, here's Lillard. 10 points for him. The dish to Batum. Backs down. Here's Aldridge. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
They have a nice lead here and have really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them for their strong effort on the backboard.
Yeah, and they're sending a message too, Clark. They're really coming out and playing a very physical game here.
And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Feeds to Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Can't hit from 12.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brand dishes it to Aldridge. He passes to Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting. Timeout called the Bucks. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Bucks trail by 16. Jennings kicks to Clark. The feed to Dallenberg. He kicks to Clark. Kicks it out to Jennings from the arc. And good on the basket. Book it. Jennings has got 10.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this D.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
Now here's Matthews. He's got 15. Brand, good. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jennings kicks to Clark. Bosh, the screen. Deflects the pass. Batum with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Matthews passes to Lillard. Up and in on the layup. He's got 14.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, he was almost automatic from the free throw line a year ago, shooting about 90% on the year.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Bucks trail by 18. And here's Jennings. 10 points for him. Bosh is screen on Batum. Clark kicks to Bosh. Here's Clark, defended by Batum. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Portland with the ball. Now Lillard. Outside, Batum. Pass to Blatch. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Blatch has got his third basket of the night.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
And that one's good by Clark. Portland with the ball. Lillard with it. He's got 15. Batum. Good look. Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Good. And it's Portland with the rebound. Blatch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lillard. Now here is Blatch. Here is Lillard. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Andre Blatch. Blatch has got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Here's Clark. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
He's putting the team on his back, trying to keep his team in this thing, and he's doing a pretty good job.
And Lillard kicks to Matthews. It's hauled in by Gooden. Gooden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He dishes it to Nba2K13. Kicks it to Clark. Bosh, the screen. Clark dishes to Bosh. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And did you see the pick there? Got him wide open all the way to the rim.
Now Lillard. He's got 15. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Take a look at some of the numbers for LaMarcus Aldridge a year ago. 20th in scoring. He's a pretty good defensive player in the paint, finishing in the top 20 in the league in blocks.
And you know, Steve, as you said, he showed tremendous scoring ability last season. I mean, he really deserved his spot as a top 20 scorer in points per game.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Elton Brand's checked in for Aldridge. Elliott Williams comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Nolan Smith subbed in for Lillard. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Bucks number 1.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line. Another board for them, and they've got a huge advantage in that regard.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise. I mean, rebounding one of the true barometers in winning basketball games, and if you rebound better, you typically are going to win ball games and do it comfortably. Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Brand passes to Williams. Brand, here's Blatch. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Blatch has got 11 points.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Here's Clark. He's got 27. And the rejection by Blatch. Over Smith. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Trailblazers leading by 18. Williams kicks to Matthews. Back to Williams. Again, the Trailblazers score. The Bucks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Clark. The three-pointer, no good. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. The shot is off. Great D that time from Jennings. Bucks trail by 20. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. My goodness, it seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by Milwaukee. Smith off a pick from Blatch. And that one's good. Smith's got 14 points for the game.
What a great example of how to set a good pick. He really allowed his man a wide open look.
Jennings dishes to Clark. Drains the J off the nimble drop step.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
And there's the pass to Williams. He feeds it to Blatch from about 19 feet. And play stops as it looks like they called over the back here.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Gooden. And Bahamute comes in for Utah. And it's Udrich in for Brandon Jennings. Passes to Bayless. Lillard. Second shot opportunity. Udrich grabs the board. The dish to Barbosa. And another basket for Milwaukee.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
Lillard with it. He's got 15. Feeds to Aldridge. Rebounded by the Bucks. Udrich has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Clark. He has 31. With the drop step. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Well, he stepped up this quarter, providing a hot hand to help carry them offensively.
Dishes to Bayless. He kicks it to Batum. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Blatch. And Batum kicks to Aldridge. Tries again. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Clark kicks to Mbaamute. With the fadeaway. And that one's good by Clark. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Back to Barbosa. He passes it to Clark. It's hauled in by Andre Blatch. Trailblazers leading by 12. Now Bayless. The feed to Aldridge. Gallenberg's there. They need this one. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
A lot of big men struggle at the line, but that's a strength for him.
Jennings drives in. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They led the game at one point by 20.
Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
Here's Jennings after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Clark. He has 35. Shoots over Matthews. And again, the Bucks miss. Here is Lillard. Puts up a 3. Mbaamute pulls it in. Mbaamute's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Clark. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers.
Coming up next Monday night.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's go to Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, our uncontainable game award goes to the Trailblazers bench. Effort and energy, exactly what they're called upon to provide, is exactly what they brought to this game. Coach is thrilled with that kind of effort, guys.
All right, Doris, and such an asset we've seen with the reserves simply getting the job done when they've been called on here.
And that's given them a real luxury in this game, guys. Being able to rely on their bench for very productive minutes. Just a very, very deep team.
And that may well be the biggest factor in this game, guys, when it's all said and done. You can't overstate What a bonus the contributions from the bench have been.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Clark in at 2-guard. Luke Richard and Baamute out there with Barbosa. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's Jennings in at the point.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Clark gets to Jennings. Pass to Clark. Fires for 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Don Nelson gave to his team during that break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Here's Aldridge. Sinks that one from the post. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
Here's Clark. The 3. Gets it to go. Clark's got 41.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
And Batum kicks to Lillard. He dishes it to Matthews. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Batum with the 3. It's rebounded by Bosh. Bucks trail by 11. Clark, the pass to Mbaramute. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
Here's Matthews. That is good. Matthews has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm him, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
They get it back, and the shot is good.
Nice putback. That's why you want guys working hard on the boards at both ends of the floor.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Misses from short range.
I think he's capable of shooting the ball much better than he has so far. I don't think there's any doubt about that, guys.
Clark dishes to Mbaramute. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Trailblazers leading by 7. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Backing down. Tries from the block. Rebound, Milwaukee. Bosh has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clark, the pass to Dallenberg. Gets it to go. And now it's only a 5-point Trailblazer lead. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Lillard dishes to Batum. Little turnaround. The kick out to Matthews. Fires from deep. And yes, sir, that one drops. Matthews has got 12 points here in the second half.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Here's Clark, defended by Batum. And Mbaramute kicks to Jennings. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Now they're finally making some inroads here by knocking down shots from the perimeter.
You know, and on defense, you start to get a little nervous now when shot making is going as well as it has for them. I mean, it's like a stampede, an avalanche. And you definitely not only hear them coming, you feel them.
Kicks it to Batum. Backs in. Left block shot on the way. There's the pass to Lillard. Shoots over Jennings. Lillard misses.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit. Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over-anxious that time.
Here's Clark. In low to Dallenberg. Stolen by Brand.
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now. He's got to be better with the ball to get his team back into it. Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice. Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
Now, here's Lillard. That's a 2 from Matthews. They get it back. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, what a turnaround from the line this half. Not one foul shot missed yet.
But when you have the lead and you're trying to close out games, you've got to make free throws, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Bucks trail by 7. Here's Clark. He feeds it to Dallenberg. Left side, Bosh. Left side, Bosh. Bucks passing it around. Here's Clark, defended by Batum. And that one's good by Clark.
Wow, you really have to sit back and admire what this guy is doing for his team right now. They're down, yet he stepped it up and he's delivering.
Lillard, the pass to Batum. The shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Clark. It's back to Jennings. Passes it to Clark. Uses the drop step. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here is Lillard. To the paint. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Well, the Bucks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Clark. In low to Dallenberg. That's good. Now it's just a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. It makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
Well,
Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
Clark kicks to Nba2K13. Here's Clark, defended by Batum. 6 to shoot. Clark dishes to Dallenberg. Good. Trailblazers leading by 3. In low to Brand. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And that one falls for Brand. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
Here's Clark. And it's Portland with the rebound. Batum's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Brand using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Jennings passes to Clark. It's back to Jennings. There's the dish to Clark. No good with the triple. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive. And Matthews gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
That shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Clark, defended by Batum. Clark dishes to Jennings. Feeds it to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Pushes up. Jennings. Allenbear inside. Covered by Brand. Blocked. He hangs. Here's Clark. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 8. Lillard with it. Dishes it to Aldridge. Baseline try. And again, it's Portland converted.
He's really ramping it up now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Cool hands checked in for Milwaukee. And the Bucks with possession here, trailing by 10. Jennings kicks to Allenbear. He kicks to Clark. Shot to stop the run. Portland grabs the miss. Matthews has got 7 rebounds in the game. He passes to Lillard. The feed now to Aldridge. He's up against Bosh. Puts it up. Aldridge, no luck. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Clark. Fires the 3. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Platoon passes to Lillard. The 10-footer finds the target. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Right now, they're just pillow-like inside. Way too soft. Too many looks at and around the hoop.
Yep, totally agree, Clark. 10 of the last 12 points now that they surrendered have come inside that lane area.
He dishes it to Bosh. Kicks it to Clark. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Jump shots haven't been falling, and the free throw attempts have dried up as well.
Yeah, that's something that gave them a boost early, Steve, but now everything's coming from outside.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 10. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. Cool hands checked in for Leandro Barbosa. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now Lillard. Batum backing down. Fades back. It's rebounded by Bosh. Bosh has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jennings kicks to Clark. In low to Allenbear. Matthews with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Batum. The rebound by the Bucks.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Back to Bosh. In low to Allenbear. Bucks passing it around. The pass to Jennings. It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 10. 44 seconds left in the 4th. Seconds left in the game. Here's Barbosa. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. And it's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Nice, aggressive defensive play to make the steal and start the break.
Yeah, and I like the fact they didn't mess around with it once they got it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for two.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So both teams making some changes here. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Bucks. They're losing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they can game plan all they want, but there's not enough time left for them to come back and win this game.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what they think they're going to pull off here.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fires from the line, and it's Barbosa, again missing. Here's Lillard. And so it's Portland winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
To sources within the league office, you have just been named the conference's Player of the Week once again. Who do you most credit for this award?
Well, I don't think I can single out any one person or group of people. Basically, everyone involved, the coaching staff, my teammates, the fans, my family, they're all to thank for this great accomplishment. Thanks to everyone.